Let me put you on game. Don't listen to people who lose or you'll do the same. Stop talking to people who don't give a fuck what you saying. Stop spending your money on weed, go hop on a plane. Stop pointing the finger and start taking some of the blame. Let me put you on game. The money is up and it's down, it's just how it goes. Everyone's going through something.
What up, though? What's cracking, Scorpio? I hope that all of my beautiful and my handsome Scorpios out there are doing well. So we're going to start out this reading with some messages through music, and I got quite a few messages, so we're going to get through this, and then we're going to get into this J-Lo deck, okay? So if anything resonates, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. If you're interested in a personal, my email will be in the description box below. Also in the description box, you will find a link to Outer Spirit. If you're not familiar with Outer Spirit, you guys, they're an online store that creates beautiful merchandise, okay, such as the bracelet that I have on myself. So if you decide that you want to copy some pieces, you know, make sure that you use the coupon code BLUFlame20, BLUFlame30, so that you can get 20 or 30% off of your purchase. So let's get into these messages through music. So you could have been dealing with somebody that was always thinking with a D. If you was a male, you was dealing with a woman that was always thinking with a cootie cat. You know, and all they really wanted was sex. You know, you could never have a conversation with this person. Y'all, this resonate with me. This resonate with me and my twin. Like, I couldn't have a conversation with this dude about the weather, about nothing. Like, everything always had to do with sex. And I'm like, damn, you know, at first, it was cool. But after a while, it's like, damn, bro, we can't talk about nothing else. You know, so it's like every decision that this person made, they was always thinking with that thing down there. And I really feel like, you know, that eventually got them into some trouble. As you listen to the last reading, hell, somebody done fucked around and got pregnant, okay? Either they done got somebody pregnant or they've gotten pregnant because of their mindset. They were very immature. You know, they was thinking with the wrong head, as they used to say. All right, but I feel like now this is someone that's wanting to wait for you. So, you know, maybe there's a decision that you have to make when it comes to this person. In the past, the ball was in their court. Now the ball is in your court here, okay? And they're saying, well, I'll wait for you to make a decision. I'll wait for you to figure out what you want to do with me and you. You know, for some of you, maybe you moved on to another situation. It's like now they're going to have to sit here and wait until they damn thumbs and figure out what it is that you want to do, okay? Because you got this person feeling emotions. We got Mariah Carey emotions. You got them feeling emotions higher than the heavens above. I don't know if you know, but shit, heaven way up there. I don't know how far up in the sky the heaven is, but it's like these feelings and emotions that they have for you, that they're feeling for you, like they're very high. You know, it's a lot. It's overwhelming for some of you because they ain't ever felt these type of feelings and emotions. They're like, fuck, I'm supposed to do with this, you know? So this person, you got them feeling all type of emotion. That's why they're saying they'll wait for you. I don't give a damn how long it takes, Scorpio. I'll wait for you because these feelings and emotions that I have for you, first of all, I ain't never felt this type of way before. And second of all, like they're strong, they're intense. And so it's like they have to wait. It's like they're sitting in this energy now, twiddling their thumbs, trying to figure out what it is that you guys are going to do. But what they do know is that you make them better, okay? You're a movement by yourself, but this person's saying that you guys can be a force when you're together, okay? Because you make them better. So it's like this person has been sitting back for some of you guys watching you start your own business, watching your career take off and skyrocket. You know, you're doing good for yourself. I'm like, shit, I see you, Scorpio, you know, but if me and you were to come together, baby, we can be a force to be reckoned with. So I'm really picking up the energy of a power couple. Like this person feels like if you guys can come together and work together, collaborate, picking up that Three of Pentacles, you know, you and them can be great. Like you good. They know you good by yourself. You don't need them, but they saying together, baby, we can be a force to be reckoned with here, okay? So let's pull from this Jaded Love. Then we got Aaliyah, Can I Come Over? So, you know, to some of y'all, maybe this person that hit you up want to come see you. Maybe they want to have a face-to-face conversation with you guys. You know, I don't know. But let's see what's going on. So let's pull from this Jaded Love. If anything resonates with you guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. All right, messages for my Scorpios. Look at this. Somebody ready to risk it all for your love. Whoever this is, baby, they ready to risk it all. And what this means is, like, they know when they take this leap of faith, when they come towards you guys, it's going to come with a lot of consequences for some of you, okay? Some of these people are attached to other people or there's third parties or of the things that's involved, you know. So it's like basically taking this leap of faith and coming towards you. They say, I'm gonna risk it all. I don't give a fuck what's gonna happen. Like they're for once not thinking about the consequence. They don't give a fuck about what's gonna happen when they come towards you because they're ready to risk it all for your love here, okay? And they realize this relationship, this connection that you guys share, it's worth waiting for. They have to wait. You see what I'm saying? We got this here twice. This person saying, if I have to wait on you, Scorpio, I know that you are worth waiting for. You know what I'm saying? This person knows your worth. They know what it means to have and share this type of love, this type of connection with you. And then like, well, shit, if I got to sit up here and wait on you, then that's what the fuck I'm going to do. Okay? Tell us more. Messages for my Scorpios. What else does Scorpio need to know about this particular person? Messages for my Scorpios. I love you, Scorpio. Oh, look at this. I can't make this up. Remember I said this person may have to wait on you because you moved on to somebody else. They like, shit, I don't give a damn, Scorpio. I'll be your boyfriend. I'll be your girlfriend #2. So it's like this person's even willing to take a back seat, you know, and be the person on the side. We're like, nah, bro, we ain't doing that shit now. You know, but it's like, that's how desperate I feel like this person is to be with you. They like, shit, if I gotta be your boyfriend, your girlfriend #2, shit, I'll take that back seat. I'll do what I gotta do as long as I can be with you. But we ain't sharing this shit. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna do all that. All right, now we have toxic bloodlines. So some of you guys, you could have been the one who came from a toxic bloodline. That means that you were chosen. For some of you, this person could have came from a toxic bloodline. So I'm really picking up the energy of twins because, you know, when you come from these type of bloodlines, that means that you've inherited some characteristics from your mom side or your dad's side, or, you know, there are some things about you, whether it's drinking, drugs, alcohol, the mentality, you know what I'm saying? Like, the bloodline is very toxic, and spirit chose you. Your ancestors chose you to come down here and to break this generational curse, okay? To clear this toxic bloodline so that your kids and your grandkids and your great grandkids, like, they'll have an opportunity to not go through the same things. Like some of you guys, like being a chosen one, you know, you have to go through some shit. You have to go through a lot, and that's what I be having to remember sometime. Like, you know, I was chosen to do something here. And it's like what I'm doing, it's not only for me, like this is for my kids. The things and experience that I'm having, whether it's good or bad, these are things my kids ain't gonna have to go through because I'm clearing out this bloodline. I'm clearing out this path for all the generations to come, and shit. That's some big motherfucking shoes to fill. Like when you think about that shit, you know, if you are someone who knows that you're chosen, you know, it's like, and I have to often think about it sometimes. Like everything that I'm going through, like this just isn't for me, you know. And it seems rough. It seems so fucking hard. It is hard. Let me tell you, this shit is hard. But you have to realize who you're doing it for. Like they chose you to take one for the team, basically. And that's what you're doing. You're taking all these blows. You're going through all these obstacles. You're going through all these challenges. But this is for the team. You know what I'm saying? So everyone else, generations to come, they don't have to go through this shit. So just imagine what you're having to take on, but who you're doing it for. You know, that's a big fucking deal here. So you and this person both could have came from very toxic bloodlines, but it's like now you're learning how to undo some of the shit that you've been taught, you've been learned, so that your kids don't have to suffer and go through the same things that you've been through. All right, right now I feel like you're becoming very practical, stable, grounded, and hard working, and you're becoming very secure in all areas of your life. This is what you're learning from breaking these generational curses. Okay, we got earth energy. So you're becoming more practical now. You can have earth placements in your moon or rising or even in your sun. You may not even be a Scorpio watching this video, okay? But breaking these generational curses, you're becoming more practical. That means that your thought process, how you think about things, you're being practical with the decisions and the choices that you make. You just don't up and do some shit because they look good or you want to stunt in front of your friends and people that try to shit on you. No, you're making practical, logical decisions. You're becoming more stable in your life. You're becoming more grounded. Some of you are spending more time outside, out in nature, but you're having to work hard. And that's what I was talking about in the last video about struggling and feeling like you're always in this survival mode, because it's like, it's a lot of fucking hard work. Like, you know, I had somebody tell me, like, I make this shit look easy. Shit, I'm sorry that I do, because this ain't fucking easy, doing everything, wearing all these different hats and trying to do everything. Like, it can become very overwhelming, but it's like, I don't got time to stop. I have to wipe my fucking tears, you know, because shit, I cry like the next motherfucker. I'm a Scorpio, you know, I'm an emotional gangster and shit, you know, so I cry my 3-4 times a week or a month. But it's like, I have to wipe my tears. I gotta go play some music, get myself crunk, get myself in the mood, and then I got to get up here and make it do what it do. Like, I don't got time to be sad. I ain't got time to feel sorry for myself, because this shit is bigger than me. You see what I'm saying? Thank you, Spirit. This shit I'm going through, these experiences that I'm having, this shit is bigger than me, okay? This is helping me to become secure in all areas of my life. This is making sure that I'll be able to tackle these long-term goals and plans that you have for yourself, okay? This is why you're going through this. And for some of you, whoever this person is, they're going through the same thing as well. All right, tell us more. Messages for my Scorpios. I love you, Scorpio. Oh, y'all know why this card always come out of this deck. Okay, so this situation for some of you guys, because they was always thinking what they did, they crossed paths with a particular lust for karmic, you know, and they tried to turn this hoe. This is somebody, baby, they was a hoe, they was for the streets. But they thought that they can love them and pour into them and all this type of shit, that they would change their ways. And that shit did not happen here, okay? Man or woman, y'all take it how it resonates. All right, tell us more. Let's get one more. Messages for my Scorpios. What else does Scorpio need to know? Receiving closure. So you're going to receive closure. Whatever this situation is, you guys, you will be receiving closure from this person. So I feel like you having to walk away, this is something that you were guided to do. A lot of us do not have to want to walk away from our person. You know, you want to see what was going to happen. You want to work this out, but you will be receiving closure. This person is coming in to give you the closure that you need and also that you deserve. And once they give you this closure, you guys, they're going to be ready to risk it all for your love. They don't give a fuck about these consequences. They don't give a fuck about this damn hoe that they was dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Male or female, because they know that you're worth it here, okay? Look at this. Some of y'all, they was dealing with a fake divine femme. All right, this is definitely twin flame energy. And there was a karmic who was pretending to be you. Somebody who was, when I say pretending to be you, everything that a divine feminine stands for, this person tried to take on that type of energy. You know, they tried to present themselves as being this person. And for some of y'all, they had this motherfucker trick into thinking that they were with their divine counterpart. And now this person, I feel like, is starting to realize that this person was a fake, this person was a fraud. This is why they're ready to risk it all, because they already took a risk with this motherfucker. So they like, well, shit, how worse can it get? You know? Let's get a couple of more messages for my Scorpios. All right, we got water energy. Yeah, for some of y'all, this is someone that's becoming more in tune with their feelings and emotions. So we got earth and water. So for some of you, you can be dealing with another water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or you can be dealing with the earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn here, okay? Or you can have water places in your chart. You can be a Scorpio that has a lot of water places in, like, your Mercury, your Moon, your Rising, your Venus here. They're becoming more sensitive, highly intuitive. And when you become highly intuitive, you're able to listen to your intuition. Deep emotions, okay? Loyal, compassionate. This is someone that's having visions and intense dreams, but also psychic ability. This is what they're learning, you guys. So whoever this person is, your divine counterpart, for some of you, they have gifts just as well. For some of you have tapped in and you've learned that you are a psychic. This is what I learned on my twin flame journey. I ain't know nothing about this shit. You know what I'm saying? But this is what, I'm not going to say my twin taught me, but me focusing my energy on something other than him, this spirit was able to show me, well, baby, you got some gifts. And I need you to share these gifts with the world and be able to help everybody else and help other people out on their journey as well, whether on a twin flame journey or not. And that's what I've been doing here, okay? Oh, look at this, y'all. I am officially divorced and I have receipts. I can't make this up. You're about to be receiving closure from this person, you guys. So you see this, and when they come towards you, they already know. For some of y'all, they gotta have receipts. This is definitely something me and my twin done talked about. I ain't gonna say we done talked about, but I asked him. He know I know about him being married because it's something that he kept from me. And he been lying about it ever since. I done mentioned that several times. So I feel like when this person comes towards you to give you this closure, if your person was married, baby, they're gonna have the receipt. Because some of y'all, they lied. All they do is lie all the fucking time. And so when they come towards you talking about, oh, Scorpio, I'm divorced and woo woo this and that, you ain't gonna believe the motherfucker, especially if they lied to you about being married to begin with, you know. So I feel like this person's gonna come to you, give you closure, but they also gonna have the receipts that you're looking for too, okay? All right, so let's see who this is about. We got Libra, Virgo, Scorpio, Leo, Heavy Aquarius, Gemini, Leo. Who is this reading about for Scorpio? Taurus, Virgo, Gemini, Pisces. Taurus, Capricorn, Sag, and Pisces. All right, you guys. I love you. And until next time, stay blessed.